Insight. Now today we are talking about an advertising platform on the go. And who do we have for that?
And we have D Cristuta, co-founder of AdMov Philippines, to discuss that unconventional form of advertising.
Yes.
Okay, hi, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby.
Good
Welcome.
morning. Welcome
Good
to
morning.
Daily
Thank you
Insight.
for joining us.
Thank you very
Right here.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you as
perfect.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
So people want to know, first of all, what
Yes.
is AdMov?
AdMov is an infotainment platform wherein we put in tablets inside Uber and Grab. Now, on these
Just like that.
tablets, we show them different kinds of content so that the passengers get to be entertained while they're traveling.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, because it's very traffic here,
Yes,
even-
correct.
yeah, we spend 2 to 3 hours stuck in traffic. Why not show them some contents, interesting contents, then show them advertisements as well.
Very
So
smart.
that's basically it. AdMov, you put this gadgets inside Uber and Grab ba yun?
Yes, oo.
Yung partner ninyo.
Yeah.
And then you show different kinds of advertisements or hindi lang ads?
Hindi lang ads. It's,
Oh, okay. What do you
okay.
show?
It's a mix of funny shows, mga yung information that could engage the passengers.
Really?
Like
Okay.
cooking recipes. We also show those.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Diba? Parang informing them and entertaining them at the same time. Infotainment. Okay.
Yes.
So
Oo.
who creates this content?
Actually, we've partnered with different content providers.
Nice.
We have like the Best of Manila. We also have the
okay.
Fat Bear Studios.
Oo.
Basically, the independent ones, we connect with them so that we could help promote their channels as well.
Yes.
Ayun. Okay.
Oo.
So this is different because I know I see sometimes in taxis they bought a TV and they
Yes.
do like the TV plus, but they don't have any control of the content and they're not really earning anything.
Oo.
But this one,
Yeah.
who is earning? Of course, AdMov, the advertisers, but what about the Uber drivers themselves?
Yeah, aside from providing entertainment for the drivers, I mean for the passengers, we also offer this tablet so that the drivers can earn some ad revenue inside it.
Ayun.
Oh, how?
Okay.
Do we discuss it in this segment?
Oh, well, we can go into details. I think I got a little excited. I already
okay,
mentioned
yung
that.
question. Okay. So how
Oo.
it works, medyo pag-aaralan
Oo,
natin
for
or
next
tatanungin natin mamaya. Okay, let us ask muna yung backstory. Why this kind of business? Are you guys in that industry before this business pa? I mean, what are your background?
Ellard and I were both from the IT industry.
Oh, let's say
Okay,
hi
yeah.
to Ellard.
The
Ellard, what's the
co-founders.
full
Hello,
name?
sirs.
Ellard Caperal,
Ellard Caperal.
Hello. Okay, so
Okay.
your background was in
IT.
IT.
Both of you.
Yes.
Okay.
We both started. We both work in IT multinationals, multinational companies. Now we were a few months ago. He had this idea of why not create this platform where people get to see ads inside Uber and Grab. Now when he reached out to me, I saw, hey, there's potential in there. We should try that out. Then amazingly, we saw that there is indeed demand for this.
Oh,
So
especially in the Philippines, when you're in your car sometimes for 1
Oo.
hour,
At
might
saka-
as well make money from that, di ba?
And, yes, and the fact that majority uses Uber and Grab vehicles now, wala na halos nagko-commute or the regular taxi,
Oo.
right? So
Oo.
you picked the right partner, huh?
Yes.
Kasi mas maraming tao na ngayon nag-Uber and Grab. Okay, so basically the inspiration behind it is to provide entertainment sa passengers
The
kasi
first-
traffic.
yeah, the first one was more on advertisements at first.
Yes.
But
Oo.
when I saw, hey, we're not solving just the problems of companies reaching out to the affluent market. We're also solving a problem for the passengers to be entertained.
Yes.
Because if
Para
there's-
productive pa rin.
Okay, you mentioned the affluent market because the demographic really of the ones who use Uber and Grab.
Correct.
What types of people are the ones who are in the cars at those times?
Basically, the passengers of Uber and Grab are the middle and upper middle class. They're the salary range of 25,000 to 150,000 a month.
Okay.
Now, these people pay a lot when it comes to premium items.
Yes.
They spend on lifestyle, something that could improve their lifestyle.
Right.
Now, this market is in the working class.
Yes.
These are the workers in Makati, in
Yes.
BGC. These are the Ateneo, the LaSalle, those students from elite universities.
Yes.
Basically, the upper and middle class, that's the target market of AdMov.
Of AdMov. Okay.
okay.
So we will talk about on the next segment yung how do you tap the advertisers, how did you tap Uber and Grab. Okay, sige,
Oo.
mamaya yun.
So stay tuned for the next part of Daily Insight.
Cristuta, co-founder of AdMov Philippines. So earlier runs, we talked about their backstory, their
Yes,
inspiration.
oo.
Now we're gonna ask something about how it works.
Mhm.
Okay, so paano yung AdMov? Like, how did you tap Uber and Grab muna?
Oh, eto, I think
The very
Bobby
first.
has a presentation that we're gonna follow along with our viewers.
Our interview. Okay,
Oo.
so we're showing some presentations now. Okay, sige.
Yes, okay, so how does it, where's the beginning that we
Yes.
start?
Yeah, basically what we do is we partner with the operators and drivers. Now we ask them if they would like to have this tablet installed on the back of their vehicles. As you can see, this is an example of where the tablet is installed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Isang nasa loob ng ano yan, ng vehicle. Okay.
It's
Oo.
just on the right side passenger seat at the back.
Okay, Bobby, I thought you partnered with the company itself.
I know.
Okay, so you
that's
partnered
the
with the
difference.
operators.
Yes, the
Okay,
operators.
but do they have to make paalam sa Uber and Grab na company or hindi naman?
No need.
Oo.
I think because that's how it is for
Oo.
the Uber and Grab drivers. Like they'll provide amenities.
Yeah.
Sometimes they provide a hand sanitizer
Correct.
or a candy or have their own TVs. This
True.
is one of the things they can do themselves.
Right, and
Oo.
as long as it doesn't actually affect the operation per se ng Uber and Grab, no? So, o nga naman. Okay, so you partnered with the drivers.
Yes,
Oo.
the operators and drivers.
What do you tell them? Paano yung presentation sa
Yes.
Normally, what we tell them is we can provide. We offer them this tablet so that they can provide entertainment for their passengers. At the same time, they can earn money
kanila?
inside it.
Okay.
Mm.
So, kayo nagpo-provide niyan?
Yes.
Alright.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Basically, they get like a percentage of the ad revenue. Now, basically, they just drive around the metro and they earn money through the
Kumbaga
advertisement.
walang effort yun, di ba?
Yes.
Added
Oo.
income.
Okay,
Oo.
so can we explain that further? For example, can we mention a brand? EBC na lang.
Oo.
EBC nag-add sa AdMov. Okay, so si driver pumayag siya maglagay ng tablet. Paano yung percentage? How do you split the revenue?
Right now, we're looking at around 10% of the ad revenue. We offer it to the drivers.
Oh, okay.
10%. Yeah, not bad, no?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Without doing anything, dadalhin mo lang yung tablet sa...
Actually, they could earn like 500 to up to 8,000 a month.
Wow,
If we
just on the AdMov itself.
Yes,
Oo.
that's the model we're eyeing.
Mm,
Talaga?
okay.
Okay. I'm curious, out of the many thousands of operators, drivers ng Uber and Grab, ilan na yung may ganyan?
Right now, we have 30 tablets
Okay.
rolling
Okay.
around.
Mhm.
But we're eyeing to hit the 150, hopefully by the first quarter. The third quarter of
Of
2017.
This year, okay.
But we have to
150.
qualify. You have 30, but when did you start this one?
We just started around 5 months ago, but we just launched in less than 2 months.
Oh, so
kaka-launch
already-
lang.
oo,
Yeah,
very
and they
new.
already have 30 carrying AdMov. Okay, how about the operations? So you guys are co-founders.
Yep.
How do you operate? What's like daily routine for AdMov?
Ellard is doing the codings and stuff. For my part, I reach out to the advertisers doing the marketing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we do is, since basically the tablet runs in the cloud,
Yes.
for the advertisement, we just upload it to the system and automatically the tablets get all the
Receive na.
advertisements.
Ayun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grabe technology
Oh,
talaga, no?
okay. So we discussed your partners with Grab and Uber. What's the next part that you want to discuss as part of your presentation?
Basically, AdMov is pretty much very high tech. Because as an advertiser, I noticed that OH, the billboard ones,
Yes.
there's a lot of gaps on those platform.
Yes.
Like for instance, can you measure how many eyeballs have seen, who were the
Yeah.
demographics?
Oo.
Oo.
You can't do that. But with AdMov, we were able to solve a lot of things that the traditional ones hasn't done. Like, let's take for instance the location-based marketing.
Oh,
No.
okay.
With this tablet, we use the GPS, wherein if a car passes through a certain area, that's the only time the ads can be seen.
Ayun. Okay, so for example, if I'm in a car, I'm driving on Visayas Avenue.
Yes.
Then, and if you've partnered with restaurants on Visayas, dun lalabas when I'm driving through that street.
Yes, you can target that
Nice, no?
Galing, by
Galing.
location.
by location.
Oh, so then it's relevant to what you're doing.
Correct.
Halimbawa, you're not here in Quezon City and then you're seeing an ad, may promo naman sa BGC. Malayo naman ako
Malayo,
doon.
hindi ka naman pupunta
Hindi
doon.
applicable.
Correct. Okay,
Oo.
now I'm curious naman, paano nyo tinatap yung mga brands?
Yes.
To to get them advertised on AdMov?
For the brands, it's a marketing mix of we do networking events. We reach out to them to emails, to LinkedIn, to Facebook. It's really a varied mix of different channels on reaching B2B.
Okay.
Ah.
So
B2B
far, can we
marketing.
mention yung existing kaya nila
Yeah.
clients?
Yeah, one of our clients is right now is Red Ribbon.
Wow,
They're
okay.
it's a good
very-
brand. Okay.
We also have Fiera de Manila. They advertise all their events inside our platform.
Nice.
Actually, we also help some of the brands like the Finishers. It's like a book about technopreneurship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we also have the Slow Mo Manila inside because the market for Slow Mo Manila is kind of the premium ones. They wanted the the middle class and upper middle class segments.
Oh,
Now, when
premium.
you're partnering up with these different brands, are you looking for a specific demographic? Now, you said this when you're catering towards the affluent ones. Then, are you selective about the partners that you join with?
Basically, we just vet the content.
Okay.
Because like if it's something like a Vice advert,
Oh,
okay,
we have
yeah.
to be careful on that.
So
Yes.
ayaw mo rin. Okay, kami din dito sa Eagle Broadcasting. We don't like
Yes, oo.
scene products. That's good, diba? Aligned yung ano natin.
Oh, align is your vision, your branding, your image.
Correct, yung values.
Oo.
Okay, now, for example, I am the brand. I would like to advertise. Ano yung term? Ano yung payment? If we can we mention the packages?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have different types of packages for AdMov. Like we have the fleet package.
Fleet.
Yeah, you
Alright.
reserve X amount of cars. Those cars are exclusive to show your ads. No
Okay.
competitors will be
Okay.
able to show their ads inside it.
Oh.
It will run for a month. Now, basically, it's for those who want mass marketing. It will run all over Metro Manila.
Okay.
For those 10 cars, it will wherever they go, it will show the ads. Now, if you're like a
okay.
big brand, you want to advertise to this certain segment, that's good for you because
Correct. Sa lahat ng location.
sa
no?
location. We also offer the what do you call this, the per location or per targeting.
Yes.
What it does is, di ba kanina I mentioned to you na we do location based.
Oo.
We can also do like the age and gender.
How?
Targeting.
How do you do
Oh.
that? How do you know kung male, female yung rider?
Oh, yes.
You'll be amazed because
Yes,
Okay.
I
I'm
I'm
already-
intrigued. Oo. Sige, explain.
diba,
Magpaliwanag.
nauso na si artificial intelligence.
Okay.
We also do AI inside the tablets. Now,
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh, sige.
Ayoko na lang. Okay, so you do a lot of AIs, ha?
yeah.
Okay.
Like for the tablets, there's this there's a camera inside the tablet. Now what it
Uh-huh.
does is when it scans the face of a passenger, it detects, it estimates the age and gender of the passenger.
It estimates the age.
Grabe.
yung face gender okay pa eh, but
Oo.
estimates the age, grabe naman.
Oh, okay. So when it does the facial recognition, then what does that do? How does that help?
Now, when it estimates the age, like it identifies 25, female, then that's the time it
Wow.
will get in the relevant ad or content for that passenger.
Okay, halimbawa, kung babae,
Yes.
24, lalabas
Clothing brand
cosmetics,
siguro, or
makeup.
cosmetics.
Oh, it doesn't detect like size. Baka auto, baka
Oo nga, baka
ano,
naman
pwede-
malakas kumain.
That's a good idea.
Nagde-detect din siya ng favorite color, who's your crush.
Ayun,
I'm just kidding,
oh.
okay.
Baka ito,
Just making
gustong
things
eat
fun.
all you can.
Oo. Tsaka ang dami ng nakakatakot naman. Parang you instantly know a lot about a certain rider. Diba?
Yes.
Parang,
But for privacy's sake, it doesn't save that information.
No,
diba?
it doesn't.
Okay.
It just gets what is the estimate, but
Okay.
it doesn't
Ayun.
store any unique data for the
Okay.
passenger.
Okay,
That's
that's good. That's
oo,
safe.
at
That's
least
secure.
safe sa mga rider, pero advantage yun sa mga nag-advertise. Sa mga
Yes.
brands.
Oo.
Actually, we can. We're toying around with this platform. We're trying to experiment on detecting the mood of the passenger.
The mood!
Well, how do you do that?
Because of the face, you could like you're frowning or you're
Ah.
smiling or
Totoo
you're
ba?
laughing.
Sobrang talino niya.
Okay. Kung halimbawa na
Kung
naiinis
nakasimangot
dahil
or
sa traffic.
umiiyak, ganon.
Oh,
Kasi for
yeah.
example na...
And then
typical
tissue is ano.
Okay, so for example, okay, medyo ano na tayo ngayon.
Yes, oo.
We're just super amazed.
Oo, I
okay?
think I want to get into a car now to see how it works. Okay.
Okay, we talked about the operations and how AdMov works. How about the management internal? How do you divide the labor, guys? Do you have a team?
Yeah, we have a team. We have some developers helping us. Then we also for the marketing. We just that's my responsibility of moving around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
okay.
you do marketing?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a very lean organization right now.
Oh.
Hopefully,
Okay.
once we get an investor, we could expand the team and scale up
Yeah,
the business.
hopefully, oo. Tsaka it's a very, may potential talaga siya, very
Oo.
promising. And also because you just launched 2 months ago, di ba? It's very
Yes.
understandable.
Very
Okay.
new. So we'll discuss more about their plans for the future in the next part of Daily Insight. Welcome back to Daily Insight. We have Bobby Cristuta, the co-founder of AdMov Philippines. So we're so excited in the last segment.
Especially the features of
Oh,
AdMov.
yes.
Alright?
So it's just launched just a couple months ago, right? Oh,
2
so
months.
what are your plans now for AdMov? Where do you see it going?
Yeah, right now what we're looking at is expanding the fleet
Okay.
because for now we have 30 cars. We're looking at expanding to 150 and eventually to 1,000 then 10,000.
Oo.
Now
Ah,
here's the reason
okay.
why 10,000.
Oo.
That's around 4.2 million passengers already.
Oh, wow. For
Ang dami.
10,000 vehicles,
A month.
4.2 passengers a month yan?
Yes, monthly.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we're
wow.
trying to calculate it. We're not good at math,
Oo
so
nga
we'll just take
Pero
your
that's
word.
a lot already now.
Yes. Oh.
I mean, a good number to see a particular brand, di ba?
Yes, but now when you want to get to that number, the tablets then, are you gonna buy 10,000
Or are you
tablets?
tapping sponsors also?
Oo.
We're looking at right now we're doing bootstrapping, but we're also looking at investors who can help us expand the fleet.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right now, our problem is not the advertisers. Our problem really is about giving the supply because we already have the ad agencies to interested, but we couldn't give them the 150 plus.
Oh, kasi wala pang
okay.
ano.
The
Pero-
demand is there, just the supply
Oo.
of the
The tablets.
How about
tablets.
getting the operators? May contact na kayo sa kanila? They're willing? Kasi actually wala naman silang gagawin, right?
Oo.
It's pretty easy right now because like we don't do much advertising with AdMov for the operators, but they already have 1,300 sign-ups.
How did
Oh,
they
wow.
1,300
Sign-ups.
from
Dami na.
just 2 months ago?
Oo.
Ang dami, no?
Sana may mag-provide na or mag-sponsor ng
Ng
tablets.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. How did these operators who signed up? How did they find out about AdMov?
Yes.
We have friends who are operators. We just reach out to them that it became viral.
Oh.
Ayun, no?
Ganun lang talaga,
Oo,
no?
kasi
Word of
may
mouth.
community naman yung mga
Oo.
Uber drivers, Grab drivers,
Again,
word of mouth.
Correct. Again, especially if you're providing value to
Yes.
someone, to something. Talagang it will just, spread out and then people would know. And then, so they inquire.
Yes.
Sila
Yes.
mismo yung lumalapit. Okay. Bobby, your advice for our aspiring entrepreneurs, lalo
Oo.
na you're in this industry, marami ng mga millennials or non-millennials mahilig sa mga tech things. How can they make business out of it?
Oh, I see. Basically, the first I've run lots of startup before. A lot of them failed. So I'll teach. I'll give some advice. The first thing you need to learn is not to fall too in love with your idea.
Okay.
Not to?
To fall in love with your idea.
Okay.
Not
fall
to
in
fall too in love.
Or to
Yeah.
fall in love?
Or
Okay.
too much.
Really? Why?
It's kind of odd, but here's the logic behind here.
Okay.
Most of the startups I've seen, they're so passionate about their idea, but they didn't realize that it isn't working to the consumers. You need to listen to your consumers.
Oo, tama.
Oo.
Yeah, if you're gonna push through with the same set of ideas, they don't feel the need for it. Even though you do great marketing or whatever, it won't work. You need to
Ayun.
understand how their
Okay.
customer thinks, what are their problems. You need to come up with a solution to their problems.
Oo.
Ayun, that's what we need to, you need to see what is the problem of the consumers
Yes.
and how to give a solution to it.
Yes.
Not how brilliant you think your idea is.
Correct. Siguro that's basically saying be open-minded, no?
Yes.
As you explore the business. I think we heard that same advice sa nakaraang guest natin
Oo.
na be open to learning. Na kumbaga it can change along the way, no? The idea.
It
You
will
just have to be
change.
open.
Like with AdMov, has this idea
Of
been the
advertising
or
lang.
has it evolved through the months, through the years, or have you stuck to the same original idea from the beginning?
It moved from different ideas already
Ayun,
because
oo.
basically before we just conceptualize it as a concept for advertising.
Yes.
Now we see it as an opportunity wherein we should be sharing some interesting content so that the passengers will be entertained while they're stuck in traffic.
Oo.
Then we also, you'll be surprised because some of the businesses you'll see they can't afford this certain level of pricing.
Oo.
You'll be surprised with what you'll be uncovered when you talk to the customers.
Ayun. So like what
Nice.
Bobby said, you need to be flexible
Yes,
in improving
flexible.
your product, your idea.
Not to be too in love with the
Ayun.
initial plan
in
or the
love.
initial
Oo.
idea. Okay.
Now, people, if
Good.
they want to know more about AdMov, how can they
Yes.
find out? What are your
For the
websites, pages?
operators and for the brands.
Yes.
Yeah.
oo.
Well, you can visit us at our website at www.admov.ph, or you can also like us on Facebook. It's AdMov,
AdMov.
ADMOV.
Ayun. Okay. So I learned so much today.
Yes.
And
Ibang klaseng advertising.
Yes, I'm excited to get into my next car so that I can see that.
Tingnan ko pa yung AI kung kaya kong i-adapt yan. Even the expression, the gender,
Oo.
what are your likes and interests. Yan
Sige,
ang-
we'll see anong lalabas doon.
Oo nga eh.
Before we go, let's thank our sponsors. We
Yes.
invite you to the Arena Weekend Market every Saturday and Sunday for fitness and for fun.
Yes.
Oo. And to our viewers who are watching, make sure to like our page, Daily Insight and Eagle News PH. So we hope that you enjoyed this episode. These are mornings filled with meaningful business talk.
Giving you useful advice on how to win at your career.
I am Randy Bernardino.
I am Mayan Manzano and this is
Daily Insight. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you
so
very much.
much.
Nice having you.
Thank
Thank you.